It is a big cheers to Oz GP week here in Melbourne.
It absolutely is, especially when we have our honorary Aussie in town and we're drinking his wine.
Clink, clink. Valtteri Bottas has collaborated with South Australian winery Oliver Tranga to bring his winemaking passion alive.
Now that passion is here in the studio with us tonight.
The actual clink,
There you
clink.
go. There's the actual clink, clink.
The result is Ihana wine, which actually means wonderful in Finnish.
I love
Yes,
Hmm.
it sure does. But stay tuned, guys, for our review on Ihana wine, as well as a cheeky code for you to use.
Woo.
that. Now let's get into the
Yay.
episode.
This is Paddock 43, the podcast, your weekly rundown giving you all things F1 from both on and off the track.
From races, trades, rumours, the lifestyle, and all the things that come with the F1 world.
We are Amy, Elle, and Pat. Let's get into it.
We have a special guest in the studio
Special
once
guest.
again. Last time we saw Luke was January and he has moved to London.
No, it was
No,
earlier
was
than
it
January. It was
earlier?
Vegas Grand
It was
Prix.
Vegas, yeah,
Yeah.
Vegas.
Oh, wait, no, you moved in January.
Moved in
Yeah.
Jan, yeah.
But oh, was the last time we saw you
Vegas was
Vegas?
way back when, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, my perception of time is
Out the window.
Not here.
Welcome back, Luke. We're
Thank you.
so excited. As soon as we saw your plane landing and you put it on Instagram, we're like, get him in the
Yeah.
studio right now.
He's coming to visit us.
Yep.
And here I am.
Here
It's
you are.
awesome to be back. The first one was so nice, we just had to do it twice.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. And again,
nice. Do
this
it
won't be
twice.
the last time, that's for sure.
No.
Every time you're here,
Yeah.
getting you in.
Pencil you in.
Penciling you for every
Exactly.
Australian visit. So what have you been up to? You've moved to London to become a full-time F1 content
Yes.
creator. Tell us.
Tell us everything.
I can tell you it's very cold over there. It's very, very cold.
And it's really hot right now here.
I had, for some reason, it goes so cold, and then I moved to the hot, and my body it's just adjusted to the cold now.
Has it?
Yeah.
I was sitting
Yeah.
at the footy in 30-degree heat, just sweating
gosh.
bullets. And Maps stitched me up on the way here. It parked me on the other side of the rails. So I had to
Oh,
walk
no.
10
Oh,
minutes
no.
here.
Wait,
I
what?
was sweating.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not used to this.
It's no good.
We can give you a lift back to your car when
Yeah.
we go home.
Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. We can do that.
So how's it been though, doing what you're doing? You've been doing
Yeah.
some exciting content that we've been seeing pop up,
Yeah.
especially, the live race reviews as well with a
Yeah.
few others.
It's been cool. I really want to hit YouTube hard this year,
Yeah.
which I've started to do. I want to do one for every single race, which is definitely,
It's a lot of
possible.
work.
It's a lot of work,
Yeah.
but it's very possible. This weekend with the Oz GP, I think that's going to be probably my favorite video of this year because it involves me traveling here, surprising my parents, and then going to a Grand Prix. But one of my favorite things about content, I'm sure it's with you guys as well, is meeting people,
Yeah.
meeting fellow creators,
100%.
and making friends. And I think moving to the UK showed me just how easy that is with making friends.
Really?
Yeah, it's something that
love that.
I don't know. Growing up, wasn't quite good at,
Yeah.
but moving there, being pushed outside my comfort
Yeah,
zone.
it's as soon as you're outside your comfort zone
Yeah.
because you have to.
Yeah, you're forced to
Fight or
adapt.
flight,
It's
yeah.
either you're a loner or you just go out and
You're
speak
going
to
to be
people.
by yourself in your in your house. You move there, you get a house.
You're paying for
By
a hotel
yourself.
room every single day.
Jeez, that'd be
You
nice.
don't need to be working.
But you're living in a house with other content creators, right?
Yes, I'm living with Blake Dalton, also known
Yep.
as Pondon, and Hannah Atkinson.
Nice.
Yeah,
F1
awesome.
creators, yeah.
Two creators
Yeah,
that we
F1
follow,
house.
and we
Fun.
love
That's
it.
so much fun. Do you all have your own setups in the house?
We've got I've got my setup. Blake's half got his setup, and
Half.
Hannah's got her little space to do her work. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
yeah.
Gosh, how fun. Imagine waking up, you get to wake up and watch all the races together. I mean, you probably don't have to wake up at crazy hours,
Yeah.
No.
but the few races that you get to wake up to, you get to wake up to all together.
Yeah, exactly.
Think if the three of us got to wake up all together.
It would be
Well,
so nice. We should have
Pat,
sleepovers.
Pat and I are having a sleepover this week.
We are.
So we have a huge week
Yes.
this week, and Pat is going to be keeping me company, and we
Yes.
have a little sleepover. And
We will have
ready
a
with
slumber
me.
party because I live much further away, so I'm going to need somewhere to crash this week.
I'm going to have FOMO, so I might have to.
You must
we'll
also
come
for a
join
night
us
or
then.
two.
I've told you to come.
I
I was
know.
like, we all have to just be there one night.
It'll be so fun. We can just debrief about the day and, I mean, actually, I feel like we're not going to be debriefing at all. I feel like we're just going to sit in silence, but we're so tired.
And edit content.
No one
Literally
talk
sit
to
in
me.
silence, edit content, and go to
but-
sleep.
But they're the best kind of friendships when you just understand exactly what you're doing, which is
Literally.
exactly what you're doing, Luke.
Yeah.
Like you guys all just get it. You live together in
Exactly
one
right.
house.
Yeah. It's a little F1 house. You know, if someone's
So
editing,
nice.
you can let them be. But I like editing on my own. But at certain times, I'll go and I'll show them before it's done. They'll say, do this, do that. I'll do it. It'll be better, or sometimes worse. But, you know, it's just, it
not-
helps with bouncing on people.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's really nice to bounce that sort of stuff off someone. Because when
Definitely.
you're by yourself editing content, sometimes you're like, yeah, it's great. And then you look at it a few days later and you're like, oh, why did I do that?
Yeah.
So it's nice to ask someone
Or
like, what they
sometimes
think.
I'll edit something in a certain way. I just need one person to say that looks a bit
saw
funky.
this.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I know,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
going
you
to change
need
that.
need the tweak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and on the other hand,
need the
sometimes
confirmation.
You need a nod.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, cool. Yep, I'm happy with it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And where will you be this week for OzGP? Before we
week?
say where we are.
This week, I'm going to be in the weight grandstand.
Nice.
Nice.
Which is turn 10, 11,
Yep.
I'm going to
Yep.
say. Yeah, not 9, 10.
You're going to be
not
there
11, 12.
every day?
Every day. Yeah.
Nice.
Every day.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Yeah.
So
But I
we're
love-
definitely catching up at one point,
Oh,
right?
for sure.
On track.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Unfortunately, not on track because
Yeah.
I've bloody binned that off. But
Oh yeah, I
Somewhere
know.
around
That's
the
so
track.
upsetting.
Around
that-
the track.
There's a lot of people really, really upset about that. And I do feel bad, but I also understand why they do it. But then I thought, you know, couldn't have they solved the security risk by now? I don't know.
Yeah.
But is
I
it,
think
yeah, I think it's
it was like straight expulsion.
Yeah, they're going to put other like something else in place before they just completely got rid of
Expel.
everyone.
A
Yeah.
suspension would have been better than an expulsion.
yes.
Or
Maybe it will be an expulsion that's reversed.
Or
Hopefully.
they could have done if
Surely.
I guess they wouldn't want to risk it happening again. But if it did happen again, those people just get lifetime bans.
Yeah. How do they hunt them down?
Okay, how are they getting those people?
Yeah.
You
I don't
from
know.
the video, you from the video, using
Well,
AI to scan their faces.
Like, literally could.
A few years they could probably
Yeah,
do
they
that.
could do
yeah.
that.
Actually,
Or
you know
they
what?
get-
They already can on security
Yeah.
cams. That's how they identify people, so it's not that
Well, if
hard.
there's like a security card running after them, they've got like a, I don't know, a Logan cutout running down the street.
That definly narrows it down.
Yeah,
Could be an Amy.
Hey, speaking of
If it was a
running down
Logan
the
Could be
cutout,
me.
it could have been Amy. Is she like Asian
No one will
zero?
catch me.
Yeah.
Speaking of running down the straights, Lando Norris, he was taking a hot running lap around Albert
was.
Park
See what? I
2
was
days
like,
ago.
can I join you for your jog, please?
I replied to his story
And he watched it.
and he watched my
And he
story.
watched
I
it.
was like, why didn't you slide in?
Yeah.
I want to talk. Can I get a coffee? That's all I want to do.
You could have gone for a run with him as well.
I saw that and I was like, he's probably already done that.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't
yeah.
run though. Like I can, just not long distances.
Yeah.
You know what? Credit to him running up and down South Bank Boulevard. Is it South Bank Boulevard, whatever you call it? Near
Yeah,
Crown.
just South Bank.
Yeah.
I think.
South
Yeah,
Bank,
South
whatever
Bank.
it is, along Crown, and then also doing Albert Park Lake, like on the weekend when everyone's around.
I'm like, you don't think you know what you're
don't know how he
doing. You
does
want
it.
to be seen.
Yeah,
you
I
want to
think
have
so.
Yeah,
photos.
that's what I think. I
what I
feel like
thought.
he's
100%.
like hunting for the women.
Everyone else is partying. Look,
He's got
He's
Instagram for
like
that.
half
Yeah.
We
incognito.
had, but it's nice to see people in person. You know,
one of our most viewed videos.
He actually sucks in person.
he does not. He's just little.
Sorry.
One of our most viewed videos on Instagram is us talking about Lando on Raya.
yes,
And
it is.
so none of us, we're not single.
I still
we're not
have
single.
Raya.
David's here.
yeah,
Because you can't actually delete
yeah,
your
no,
account.
you can't. Yeah, I'm the same.
So
Don't
you
worry.
just like
Can
float.
you give me your login?
You just-
I
Then
can.
you
Yes,
text
it's
me.
true. Yeah, I'll give it to you.
true.
I'll send I think I can like log in and send a
Yeah, you
what
can
do
send a
you call it?
referral code.
Referral?
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
there we go.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
I feel like
That'd
you'll
be
get
so
some
sick.
great people in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
surely.
It sucks down. It sucks here, but
Over here, it's lower.
Yeah.
The grade
Okay.
is lower,
The
but I
bar
feel
is
like
set
the
lower.
bar
I'll sign
will
in
be
in
much
2.5
higher.
weeks.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
bar will be
Yes.
much higher in the UK. Yes,
Yes, we should look
I
into
like this
that.
idea.
I like
I'll
it
keep you
too.
guys updated.
Yeah, please do.
Do you know what?
Start a YouTube series.
Yeah,
Luke on Raya.
literally. Any F1 Academy chickies?
Oh, yeah, they're all in London. They might be good for you, Luke.
Yeah.
Maybe I've already been
Stunning.
racing against Jamie Chadwick. Maybe she's
Oh.
around.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Sorry,
She whooped
The
my
bonding's
ass.
already
drop
started.
that in.
Yeah.
Tell us more.
We did a session at F1 Drive, which is the new F1 track under Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Oh
That looks really cool.
It was really, really good. It was a
So
Veloce
cool.
video,
Yeah.
and we got a bunch of F2 drivers and Jamie Chadwick, like James Harvey Blair, Clement Novalak, but he was injured. Cam Daz as well, another Veloce creator and racer.
Yeah.
And we were meant to do a qualifying session, but we ran out of time, so they binned that off. Then we did the race. They randomly drew the grid and they put me on pole position with Cam Dad behind me,
Pressure.
James behind Cam, and then Jamie behind James, and then all the other creators that were racing behind them.
Yep.
And I went up to Eve and I was like, "Are you fucking serious? Why
You
have
were like,
you done
why?
this to
Yeah,
me?"
like at least
Oh
put
my
me kind of
God.
halfway or something.
Yeah, and then we did our formation lap. I did spin out, but once I regathered, I looked at my little dash, and it said I was starting in P2. I was like, okay, that's good. I one less position to lose, but
Not
P2
bad.
is the inside of turn one.
You don't want the inside.
No,
yeah.
we do. We
Oh,
do
you
want the
do?
inside. It's a really short run into turn one, which is a right-hander, and P2 slot is on the right-hand side.
Yeah. Okay.
So Cam started first. I took the lead into
Nice.
turn one.
Nice.
I don't know if I can
Fire.
say this because the video's not out yet, but I'm saying it anyway.
That's right. We're in Australia. Our audience is predominantly Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well, once it's out, guys, go watch it.
Yeah.
we will.
But yeah,
You can tell us to. We'll watch the video.
one. Then it was, I think.
Oh.
I can't remember. All I remember is
Nice.
I got T-boned and I ended up like nearly last. But I was in the lead for a lap. So
fun.
you can write that on my
Nice.
tombstone.
I reckon you should take it. You know, we always, last week we were congratulating Lando for leading his 4 laps, even though it was just because Max,
Yeah.
he did his
Pit stop.
pit stop and
Yeah.
then got stuck behind a safety car. And we're like, yeah, Lando, 4 laps. So, we take what we can take.
Yeah,
Take what we can
absolutely.
take these
You claim
days.
it.
Especially
Go claim
like
it.
everyone hot on your tail. Mate, I knew I was out of place. I was like, stop bullying me.
They always say, like, what's worse, starting at the front or chasing and starting at the back? I just remember when I used to run, I hated start like if I was on the outside line, like doing a 200 or something. I hated it because you
Is
don't know
that
how.
chasing?
Yeah. Or no, inside line was chasing. Outside.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're ahead,
Yeah.
and oh my god!
I don't know but then you feel like you are being chased when you're ahead.
But it's so much fun because then when you can't see anything out of your peripherals, you're like,
Yeah.
yes, just like bolting down the straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the F1 drivers, they say they like to be in front, obviously, but they've got something that the person behind wants. And I don't know, they get
I
off
know,
on that.
yeah. I feel like
I don't
I'm trying to
think they
think
get
when
off
I've
on
done like go-karting, and that's exactly that feeling of
But
like
yeah.
I
And then
get
I-
this
I
feeling when
start-
I'm just driving on general on the road.
you start throwing in those like cheeky tactics of like,
Yeah, see, that's the feeling I get when people go, no, I'm going to get in the left lane and get in front of you. I'm like, no,
you're
Oh
not.
my god! People,
Yeah,
people do
ready to
that.
drag.
I just chuck mine into sport mode. I'm like, I've got launch control if you really want to go down.
yeah. Drag him.
hey, guys,
Yes.
it's Pat's birthday.
Yay!
Patty, I have something for you.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Stop it. Stop it.
And I just need you to listen.
Okay.
Hey Pat, it's Valtteri Bottas here. Just wanted to send you a message to say happy birthday. Hope you've had awesome day and will have awesome rest of the day and good celebrations. And also keep doing the great job you're doing on the podcast. Cheers.
Oh, God, bless.
Oh my god, I'm gonna sweating! My hands are sweating! All our hands are sweating! Thank you so much!
We're sweaty.
Oh my god, thank you, Valtteri! Thank you so much! Bless!
Pat's looking up at the camera saying thank you.
Thank you so much. I wish I could drink your wine, but once the baby comes.
She can smell it for now.
Oh my god, I feel like I need to name my child Valtteri.
I
Second name.
think you might have to.
Yes.
So
Yes, guys.
Amy hadn't heard that
I
yet
hadn't heard it
either.
yet. I knew it was coming though, and I was like, I want to know.
I'm gonna check.
Sa-
Can I make that my ringtone?
Oh my god, yes! I also told Luke that we had a little surprise and I didn't.
I just didn't know what it was. That was sick. That was
Sweaty.
so awesome.
Oh,
my
don't worry.
God.
When I received it today, I
Elle was like, I am
was
shaking.
sitting on the
Oh
office
my god.
shaking
How?
in it.
How?
So that leads us into the lovely Sam from
Oh,
Ihana Wines
bless.
from Oliver Trenker Estate. So obviously
Bless.
this episode is brought to you by Ihana Wine, which is Valtteri's wine, which he's done in collaboration with Oliver's Taronga. It's a South Australian winery. And
Family owned and run.
yeah, so Valtteri was out there today picking, what was he doing? He's picking some new grapes. No, he wasn't picking the grapes himself.
Handpicked by Valtteri. They should actually do that. Just do a whole tree and Valtteri handpicks it
Yeah.
all.
It'd actually
The
be
bottle's
quite
like
Yeah, I'd drink that.
$50,000.
So he was out at the vineyard today working on his next collaboration with Oliver's winery. So that's
Doing some tastings.
yeah, which is super exciting. So I
Aw.
may have, said, "Oh, is Valtteri around?"
Oh my God, stop it.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's
What
so
a
nice.
ringtone.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Sorry, that is the best. That is the best birthday present ever.
We're a big Bottas fan in here, so that's
Yes.
why we're going to actually try his
Honorary
wine.
Australian.
Yes. So I've got the wine pack here.
Isn't it beautiful, the packaging? Hold it up to the camera. I
It
feel like you need
is a two-pack wine. Is that how you would say it? Two winery packs?
Yep.
a
Yeah.
box of 2.
So it's a great story about the wine. And so Ihana is the Finnish word for wonderful or fantastic. It's a word that Valtteri reserves for the truly exceptional. Sorry. It's been a long day. So when we chatted with Sam prior to, coming out, doing, getting the wine, it was really great to hear how involved Valtteri was with the wine. And he really has taken a lot of care in picking out the flavors and the notes.
Even picking out the winery, because he's a big wine connoisseur. And then we all know Tiffany, his partner's from South Australia, had done some winery tours and then fell in love with them.
Yeah, and for him to just pick these guys out.
And it's so great
like
that he's
this.
worked so closely with a regional business in Australia.
Agreed.
That's something that's really important to me.
Family-run
So
business, which is so lovely.
I love that. So, Amy, can you pull? Oh God, pull this thing off because we'll show it on the. This is the wine. Let's pull one out, and we're actually going to do a little taste. So, Luke,
And I
hope you're
will
ready for
smell.
some wine.
I'm so ready. I'm always ready.
All right, and we're going to
Here
taste.
is the bottle.
And can I just explain, because we got actually told about
package, the
label.
label.
The label. So it's, for the listeners, it's basically like a circle, and it's sort of cut in half. The top half of the circle is silver. The bottom half of the circle is like a bronze color. Copper, yes. So the top half represents like the cool Finland, and then the bottom copper half represents the heat of Australia. And then we've got the racing lines through the bottle, and in the middle we've got Ihana.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
Very
So
fancy.
beautiful.
So this is the McLaren Vale 2022 Shiraz. Bottle number 1,447 out of 5,000.
Yes.
So, if you guys also want to try this wine, we do have a free shipping code for you. It is Paddock43, which you can do, and we're going to taste it now.
if Amy can open the
No.
Oh.
that is
That was a good
ASMR.
ASMR sound.
You're welcome.
Yeah, can you pour? Oh, what are you smelling as you open that?
Need a lot of air.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll pour it.
Do I try and do it this
Give
way?
it a pour.
Do you want me to?
Actually, yes, I'm left-handed. I'm going to knock something over.
All right,
We don't want to
let's
ruin
hope that I
the
don't get it on your lap.
She's
get any
very
wine in the
dark.
studio.
So
that
apparently,
looks so good.
Bottas likes a full-bodied, heavy. What's it? Heavy.
Heavy? Yeah, just a
Yeah.
heavy, full-bodied heavy Shiraz.
Yeah. So that's what we've got here. Oh
Oh my gosh. Don't
Oh.
spill it.
nope, I'm all good. All right.
Luke,
Thank you very much.
did you want to have a smell, Pat?
Yes,
Yeah. So Patty, tell us what you
Go
smell.
crazy.
Fuck, that smells so good. 3 more months, baby.
The smell of red wine.
I would love to have a bottle of this when in the delivery room after the delivery.
Oh, that smells like it goes so well with lasagna.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like that goes so well with like a steak.
The sniffing.
Sorry.
Gonna be drunk on fumes.
Yeah, you can tell what a pregnant lady is missing a glass of wine.
That smells amazing. Okay, you
What
guys.
do you? All right, cheers. Let's have a little cheers here.
Cheers. Clink,
Clink.
clink.
All right,
Clink,
little.
clink, clink. What do you think it smells like?
I'm getting like
Kind of like woody
Raspberry?
cherry
yeah,
berry sort of smell.
yeah.
With some florals, chocolate, leather, tar, cloves,
Leather.
dry herbs, and mocha notes.
Delicious.
That's
Alright.
crazy. I was smelling all of them.
Like
was
every single one.
I was about
Oh
to name
shit, that's
them.
good. Sorry, I took a sip before we were actually supposed to.
Mother bleeper.
That's really good.
Yum.
Ooh, this could be dangerous for the rest of the episode.
Oh wow. It's just so smooth.
Okay, I'm not actually just saying this because this is Ihana's website, episode. That is so
Delicious.
Oh
smooth.
my days.
You know how sometimes you have a bad red and it's like that aftertaste where it kind
Yeah,
of
that
burns?
tangy.
and
No,
tangy.
it's
This,
smooth.
yeah, I know. This doesn't have that.
This is
That's
so
what I'm saying. It's
smooth.
smooth.
I've just drunk half the glass.
Shock
That
me.
would
You
actually.
sculled it last
I
time
feel
you were
like,
here.
Shall we do that again?
Imagine I'm just imagining, after dinner with like some dark chocolate with like roasted almonds, and then this.
She describes it well.
I could
Also,
imagine this for breakfast. Like, it's just so good.
If anyone's looking for Luke this week, he's
Probably in a
sitting
gutter
at home with
somewhere.
Ihana wine.
It's a bit of a leggy wine as well.
Yeah,
a few
I
legs.
love a legs.
we love some
Alright.
leggies.
That is definitely sold from us. We hadn't tried that yet, so that was a very much a live taste. And
I feel like
so
I feel like as well. It
Scrumptious.
just makes. I mean, I personally appreciate these kinds of gifts. Like that would make such a nice gift because sometimes there's people that are hard to buy for, but it's like beautiful packaging. It's a good drop from. I'm going off you guys. I haven't tasted it yet, but I hopefully soon. Like beautiful box, can get shipped straight to your house. It's no brainer.
You can also get, if you wanted to, there's a hat and a t-shirt.
there's plenty to
Add
offer
to
there.
the package.
I think
that was
yeah.
so yummy.
And I think the thing we do need to mention is what really appealed to us was how involved he is, that we were sort of like, he hasn't just put his name against it. He's really involved in the process and become quite close with the winery owners. And
I think
The
you
point
can
where
tell
they
when
just-
Valtteri loves something because he just
He
goes
goes
balls
all
deep
in.
in it.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
his gin, with his coffee, with his wine. If he loves it, he just
Yeah.
like fully involves himself with it.
yeah, which
Which
is
then
cycling.
Go hard or go
Makes the
home.
consumer love it more as well because you
Yeah.
actually can.
Well, it's authentic.
When
Yeah.
there's passion behind it,
Yeah.
it sells anything.
It's authentic.
I like that it's a 2-pack as well. You can drink one and then store one, save it for like a real
yeah,
special
well,
occasion.
exactly. You can save it for.
I could easily drink that whole bottle tonight.
Well, there's
pace
three
myself.
of
Not
you,
the
so
best
you
thing to
can.
do.
It is a big week, so we're going to pace myself.
Yes.
Pace myself. Any news that we should discuss? Because one of the things that I
Honest-
think we should discuss
Yep.
is the statement from the FIA.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So the statement reads, at the FIA, inquiries and complaints are received and managed by the compliance officer and the ethics committee where appropriate. Both bodies operate autonomously, guaranteeing strict confidentiality through the process. As a consequence, and in general, we are unable to confirm the receipt of any specific complaint, and it's unlikely that we'll be able to provide further comment on the complaints that we receive from any parties. I call bullshit.
Yeah, agreed. I thought the exact same thing when I saw it.
That was a lot of words to say something you can
Yeah.
say in one line.
Literally. Very
Can we read
wordy,
it like a caveman? I was
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
following.
Yeah,
very
it's
wordy statement.
Yeah.
a lot
I
of
feel like a lot of times the FIA, for example, will release something like that just to confuse everyone because there's so many words. It's
they're
just like,
hiding the actual message in there. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is obviously in regards to the Christian Horner drama. And essentially they're saying they can't
We can't see
confirm,
anything. We can't hear anything.
we're
so
blind,
we'll just
blinkers on.
wipe our hands clean.
And I'm sorry, it's like me thinking when I'm like, why is the Wi-Fi not working? It's 2024. We have the tools. We know. We can make it work.
We can switch it on and off, and it usually works.
Literally. But there's just a lot of shrewd mystery around this, and obviously it looks like it's case closed, which is a big shame. But as we know, things always come out.
Yes, the truth will prevail.
So we'll probably be here in 5 years' time and something else.
Oh,
I just
6
feel like this will
months'
keep,
time.
even though they've made this statement, I feel like it will just keep going throughout the year though. Like
Yeah.
I don't think it's not going to disappear.
Agreed.
Like just because they've made their statement, it's going to haunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was
Everyone.
the news in London like surrounding this whole Christian Horner drama? Because obviously we see the general F1 news and all of that here in
Yeah.
Australia, but what were you getting and what's your thoughts on it?
I guess it would be similar to here. I'm going to assume it's just like a lot of people were split. There wasn't really. I didn't have a direction on it. I purposely didn't involve myself in that because I didn't want to have a voice in it. Especially when someone asks, "What do you think?" It's like I'm not educated enough on it to
Yeah.
know. Therefore,
Yeah.
I'm not going to comment. And it's like, what do you think about Andretti being rejected? It's like, I don't know enough about it, so I
Yeah.
can't say yes
Yeah.
or no.
I can
Yeah.
have like
Yeah.
a personal
Which
opinion,
is completely
but
fair
yeah.
enough as well.
Especially in a matter like this. As well, I see so many TikToks that go so far one way or the other.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, the reality is none of us have any idea what's going
No.
on.
Yeah.
We have no idea.
No.
And I think then, like, I'm like that, but I am calling out bullshit on this statement.
Yeah.
That
They didn't receive it.
that they can't work out where it's come from,
Yeah.
because that's what this is saying.
I think
And
Wait, specifically the
yeah, they're
hard
saying they
drive.
don't know where
Yeah.
it's come from, and they have the technology to know
Yeah.
that. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
saying you do know, and then if you
or
can
you,
work it
you
out,
can know, you just choose
solve
not
it.
to. Yeah.
whatever
don't
the
need-
situation is, solve it and just do it publicly and just then be at peace with it. I just think that this is hiding. I don't know if it's hiding. It just is like it seems a bit lazy.
Just think money talks
Yeah.
is the final thing. Oh, not the final thing, but you know,
And
like
also-
in the end, money talks and people have been paid and
Yeah.
hopefully
sad
eventually
reality.
we know the truth.
If they say what's happened, then it's over and done with as well.
Yeah.
Which then it can remove all this PR and media circus around this situation, and it can get back to what we want:
Yeah.
F1 driving.
F1
Mm.
drama.
Drama. On the
On
track.
track.
On the track. Not
exactly.
off the track.
Exactly.
Yeah. Any other news?
I was really hoping, sorry, I mean, I'm not hoping, but I really thought that Christian Horner would get the boot and then we'd see some real drama on the track with Red Bull. But anyway,
It has kind of kicked off inside the team though.
yeah.
Even without him gone, with the
Oh.
whole Max to Mercedes.
Adrian
helmet-
Newey's going to
Adrian
leave.
to Ferrari,
yeah.
helmet,
Yeah.
no media. But if helmet goes, Max goes.
Yeah.
Christian trying to buy Red Bull. It's just like there's
So
so
that
many
was-
moving parts.
That was a bit wild.
yeah.
But that's expected as well. I think like with any business, something like this, you know, something comes out and then there's always going to be things going off left, right and center, people having opinions, people against each other, people turning on each other. Expected.
That's
It's
very
funny
true.
because it always looks so picture perfect on the outside.
It always
You're like,
is.
They want to help. They want to.
I wanna
help
be a
paint this
fly on
pretty
the wall.
picture.
Yeah. Once there's a little crack, it just split right open.
Hopefully it all comes out. But yeah. Any other news?
Mm. I don't feel like there's been too much, unless
you
I've
seen
missed it all.
Is
I mean-
Signs back this week?
I don't know.
Yeah, still not confirmed.
I
Yeah.
haven't. He always does his Instagram stories because I always reply.
Well, his last post was in Saudi Arabia, and they've said that his recovery is really good, but they never said if he's racing or
Is
not.
he like?
He walked back into
Yeah.
Just
The
the
next
next
day.
day.
He hobbled
Next
in.
day.
Why, man? Like,
He
yeah,
hobbled
have a
in.
day off.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I wonder what G-Force does to a scar, like a fresh
I feel
scar.
like I could split it open.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And he's wearing red, so it's not like we'll see.
He'll be like, my water's breaking. You know,
That's you.
No, but you know his drink.
Oh,
Like his
the
drink. He's
drink.
like,
yeah.
it's popped. And then-
No, he's just split open.
water's
No,
breaking. Well,
but the
Ollie's
mo-
landed. He's here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's ready.
But I was going to say, the more you look at it, but if you research appendicitis and the surgery behind it, they're like, yeah, and if it's a keyhole surgery, it's like a week.
And that's what he has.
That's what he
Yeah.
had. But then they're like, there's about a week's
fascinating.
recovery to like a normal recovery. And I'm
Yeah.
like, this isn't normal. Getting in an F1 car is not normal. Like
No.
normal
How
is
can
just
we-
It's been a week
before
now, and
Melbourne.
he's been a week, and it's still got a few more days. Like it's been a week since
he
his surgery.
could. I
Well,
reckon.
I think he'll race. I mean,
You
I
think
think
he
he
will?
will.
He wants to redeem
he was
himself
in the
after
car
last
at,
year.
like, yeah, he was in the car at like 40%. He was like white in the face. He still jumped in that car, and then he went for surgery the next day.
I mean, that's the other thing as well, is for normal, but these guys aren't normal. They're at a physical level that's so beyond what we can imagine. So, I don't know, sometimes I think they're just superhumans and they just get it done.
yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll be in the car. If not, go Ollie. But like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to see him
Go
race
Ollie.
again.
I was going to say I would love
Love
to see
it.
Ollie
Yeah.
racing.
Me
'cause
too.
We've seen Carlos race, and we know the drama that happened last year at the AUS GP. So
And
It'd be
also, I'm
great.
like, I want to see Ollie do this. Like, was it a once-off kind of situation, or can he do it again?
was it a Nick DeVries?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
it's kind of how we thought about Liam Lawson last year. We're like, was that a once-off in
Once-off.
Singapore? And then everything else just sort of, it did pan out for him. We're like,
Yeah.
actually, you're quite good.
Yeah.
We're liking this.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Gives us the
It's
attitude.
nice
Yeah.
seeing like the new rank.
Yeah, it's
You
like the post I saw today by motorsport.com, and they're like, should F1 teams have a rookie race at least once a year?
Yes.
And I was like, they should do 2, so each driver loses a race effectively, and it's not just like biased to one
true.
losing.
Yes.
I
Or
love
3.
that.
Yeah,
Or
I feel like
3.
it could be cool.
3 is
Yeah,
a good
3.
number. Best of like.
But then as well,
3.
if like it could be, say Red Bull, 2 to Sergio Perez and 1 to Max. People
Yeah.
could be like, well, that's not fair. So if they do 2, they both lose a
Yeah.
Yeah.
race.
I
day.
like that.
I just think there needs to be more seats. I don't think they need to introduce rookies in for a race. I just think more seats.
More teams.
More teams. 24 teams on the grid. Not teams, drivers. 24 drivers.
24
24
teams.
teams.
I was about to say
48 drivers.
I'd like to see that
that'd be
once though now.
entertaining.
Isn't it where is it Qatar that's built more paddock garages to allow for
Yes.
20 teams?
Yeah.
Well,
they do.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure back in the day there used to be like how many cars on? There was
Yeah, but
actually,
you know
yeah.
what? Back in the day, the cars were half
The
the size as well.
teeny-
So.
Yeah.
True. Most of the drivers were
babies.
shitters anyway. That just
Yeah,
paid
and
to
also
drive.
half of them
And-
would like be out of the race like within the
A
first
lap.
lap
Yeah.
or something. So it's
And
like,
also
yeah.
they weren't going as fast.
No.
So it's a completely different situation now. But 20 teams. 20 drivers.
Oh, it's a
24
good
drivers.
number.
Yeah.
Yeah, 24. I think it needs to be even. Well, it has to be even, but the amount of teams would be nice to be even. 12 teams.
I like that.
I think one team needs to be designated for F2 drivers or rookies.
Yeah.
Every year, 2
Oh,
guaranteed
yeah. So it's
seats.
kind of
One
like
is
an
for the
academy.
champion. Yeah. The champ gets a drive every year.
I mean, I do think in general, though, I would like to see more of the rookies.
Do you almost think they need to, this sounds so bad. They need to
I'm nervous now.
No, as in like they need to have like an age cap. Like you get to a certain age and
Oh,
you have
F1
to
Academy's
retire.
got it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
25.
true. 25. Yeah.
I don't think they've got
No,
that
I don't
anymore.
Like
want
you get to
that.
like
Because then,
35.
like Alonso's gonna
I
get
know, but
and-
you get to maybe it just say it's 40. If you get
I
to
don't
40,
like the aging
Yeah.
out thing because you shouldn't
It's
age out, you
ageism.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, ageism. You don't want
I
to age
know,
out of a sport.
But then it's like, how do they open up spaces for new talent to come in? Because the drivers are holding onto
know.
their contracts for
So that's
so
why we
much
love
longer.
this sport because
Yeah.
it's so competitive and it's the select few humans on earth that can do this.
Superhumans.
And I think is the purpose of F1 Academy is if they age out and then they make it into F1 one day.
I've already finished my glass of Ihana wine, by the way.
I've almost finished.
Oh dear.
I'm sipping. I'm savouring.
Oh, sorry.
very
Elle and I
nice.
do not know how to save up.
I'm not a.
Not a savourer.
I'm not a pacer.
Yeah. Wow.
Go in or go hard.
You're done. You're almost done. You're
I'm halfway.
yeah, you're
I'm-
being a
I'm-
good wine
I'm
drinker.
enjoying it.
Yeah.
How it should be enjoyed.
Now we have a huge week this week,
Huge.
Massive.
and Luke, we better be seeing you around. I know we're going to see you at Glamour on the Grid,
Oh, for sure.
In
Yeah.
your tux.
You'll be seeing me almost every day until Sunday.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
until Monday.
which is very exciting for us.
When do you go back?
April 2nd, Easter Tuesday.
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh, you
get to
go back
Easter
with your
lovely.
fam.
Thank you, Japan, for being a week later because it means I get to spend an extra week here.
True, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
so true.
Does that mean we can watch Japan together as well?
No, I'm going
No,
back
it's
before
week.
Japan.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
so
there's a week off for Easter, so I'm
Yeah.
hanging around here.
We
And,
should absolutely,
Yeah.
sorry to say this now, we should have a little party.
yeah,
we should. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Japan and China as well. China's
Yeah.
back.
enjoy
It'll
that.
be
I'll
5
get
p.m.
up
on a
at
Sunday.
6.
Oh,
I'll be getting up at
boo-hoo.
6.
Oh,
Boo frickin'
I'm one of
boo.
those Europeans now who, when
Yeah.
they complain
Yeah.
once, Aussies go, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're one of them now, huh?
Over to the dark side. So our week is starting off Wednesday with a very special.
No other days of the week matter this week. It's just Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Everything else. I mean, even though today's my birthday and I love my birthday, but everyone's like, what are you doing for your birthday? Oh, your birthday, your birthday. I was in Sydney last week and I'm like, my birthday is the Grand Prix. Like
That's my
It's
birthday.
just
I
one
have
whole
5
day.
That's my
days.
present.
The 20th to the 24th is my birthday.
We're going to bring a birthday cake and be like, it's not about Grand Prix.
Yeah.
It's Pat's birthday.
Yep.
At the Grand Prix.
Exactly.
The Grand Prix is my
Perfect.
birthday. Yeah. They've obviously put it on this date for me.
Absolutely.
And then, yes, it's very exciting. On behalf of BWT with the BW team, we are interviewing.
Who are we interviewing?
I
We're
just asked you that. Who we're interviewing.
First of all,
Mr. Esteban Ocon and Fabian Coulthard.
Esty, Bestie, and Fabian Coulthard.
Surely everyone knows who Esteban Ocon is, but who is Fabian Coulthard?
he is a Porsche Carrera Cup
Yes.
and supercar driver, which is exciting. It'll be fun to get a perspective from an F1 driver and a supercar driver.
It will be. Yeah. And it's so exciting that we get to speak to both of them, especially partnering with BWT, who, like, they're all over the Alpine cars.
They are.
Everyone thinks the
Everyone
team is called
says it's
BWT.
BWT, yeah.
The BWT team.
It's just BWT. It's
the
not
BWT.
Alpine. It's
So-
BWT. Sorry, it is Alpine, but
Better water
BWT.
technologies in the house. So
And
that's
we
very
all
exciting.
we all love the signature pink as well.
Oh, we'll be wearing that on Wednesday.
pink's my
We
favorite
will.
color.
Me
Yes.
too.
There you go. Very
So
exciting.
exciting.
With the sponsor as well. And then we head on over to another venue where we'll be watching something. Are you allowed to
Very
say?
exciting.
Yep.
So I am hosting the Puma Mercedes event, and I get to interview George Russell.
So that all happens in the space of like 3 hours.
Yeah, it's going to be a
And
good
then we
day.
go to Glamour on the Grid.
Yeah.
And then we're going to get changed in the back tents of the back.
We're going to get changed in the paddock at
in the
this
paddock,
rate, like
yeah.
literally in the
Yeah.
garages, putting on our ball gowns.
Probably in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Really.
do some, get our Mecca out and do some
touch-ups.
Yes. Speaking of Mecca, we actually have a huge box of Mecca somewhere around here.
And just for our international listeners, Mecca in Australia is actually a cosmetic store. Yeah, just like Sephora,
Yeah.
just in
One
case
of
you
the
had no
biggest
idea what it was.
ones. Yeah.
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 So we might be
huge.
doing some exciting things with that.
They do some
Mm-hmm.
amazing
Nice.
stuff, some amazing products, and they'll be
Skincare,
in our bags.
makeup.
And
On
then
Wednesday.
Thursday, we're at the track.
We'll be in our paddock merch on Thursday.
Yes, which if you are watching this, you will see our paddock merch. And we'll also got some awesome bracelets from This Is the Studio. The guys at This Is the Studio made us friendship bracelets, which is so lovely. We love being here. They do little thoughtful things for us like this all the time. So it's beautiful. And
And
then
we're all week.
Patron dinner. We've
Power.
got opening at Government House. Friday we're with Mercedes and St. Hugo's. And then Saturday we're everywhere.
F1 experiences
Oh, we
as
have
well.
F1
Friday
experiences at
night.
dinner at Crown Friday night. And then we're with
Toyota.
Toyota.
Sunday.
It's all happening.
Gonna have to book in a
going
time
on.
to see you guys. We're gonna be on a strict timetable.
3 p.m. to 4 p.m.
My
probably at
Friday
1
is
till 2.
so strict as well. I have to leave where we are
you
on
do
Friday at
too,
12:30 and I have to
yeah.
quickly hightail it back to the other side of the track. So if you see me running past the Finigo stand, I'm like,
You're running. I won't stop.
If we accidentally ignore people, we don't mean to. We're just running.
But also, actually, if any of our listeners see us, please come up to us and speak to us because we'd love to meet you in person. And like, I feel like this is the kind of same thing as like everyone at the Taylor Swift concert. Like everyone is there to have a good time.
it's a happy environment.
It's, happy time.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys get the same messages, but after a race day or a Friday or a Saturday, I get messages, DMs. I saw you, but I was too scared.
No,
It's like,
don't be too scared.
I only buy it on race weekends. Like,
Yeah.
just come up
I
and
only
say
buy it on
hi.
Sundays.
I'll only go at you then.
I'll only bite you on Sunday.
It's like
Yeah.
the worst message to receive. It's like, I'm not scary. Come say
Yeah.
hi.
Yes.
Oh no.
We are super approachable.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm 6'2", so you can't miss me. And I'm also going to be wearing heels.
Yeah, and if you look to
So-
the ground, you'll see me.
Yeah. So if you see,
If you see the short pregnant woman, it's
walking
me.
next to the 6'6" person,
If you see the blonde one with fucking limbs just
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
everywhere, it's me.
Yeah.
3 uncoordinated humans
Yeah,
walking
literally.
around, and then Luke in tow as well.
I'll be there somewhere. Probably sweating my balls off.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
Literally.
No, it's actually going to be cooler weather this
Yeah,
week, which
it's
is nice. Yeah.
True that.
It looks
I'm
pretty
glad.
good. Let's actually.
Last time I checked,
up,
at
eh?
least it's 20 degrees all 4 days.
Nice.
I
you know
checked
what?
That's what I
my
saw.
30-day schedule when I was in London.
You
And
can never do that.
no, I'll tell
Yeah.
you why.
Kit,
It was
why?
like mid-teens, thunderstorms on
I did
Friday
see
I
and
did
that.
see that
Sunday.
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. Well, because it's
was
going to
looking
rain
that
on
up before
Wednesday.
today.
It's going to rain on Wednesday, but then it appears to clear up by Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have a top of between 20 and 22.
It's just the best weather
Oh,
for
it's
a
good
Grand
weather,
Prix.
yeah.
It is the
So
best.
I actually think it's perfection because it's not too hot, it's not too cold. You bring like a little jacket or something, but you're going to be in your t-shirt. And also for those listeners that were a bit confused about what to wear, we've done a little story.
You can see it on our TikTok now.
Yeah, see it on our TikTok and
Popping in what to wear.
yeah. Oh, Amy's finished her wine now.
Oh,
And so
Amy's
has
asking
Luke.
for more
Okay.
wine. Oh,
Wow, that was very yummy. Thank you, Valtteri.
Skull the rest of that.
Oh, yes, please.
I swear that was half full.
It was a mouthful.
That was your first. No.
there we go. Pat, I'm so sorry you can't enjoy this. I wish you could.
And it's my birthday. That's right. I got Valtteri's message.
Well, that's where I thought
the lack
turnaround
of the lack
would
of
be.
wine. No Valtteri wine, but I get Valtteri's voice instead.
And you do now have to call your child Valtteri
Literally.
or Ihana, middle
Or
name.
Ihana.
Ihana would be
Ihana,
cute.
yeah.
I like
Middle
that.
name.
Actually,
Now-
we need to post our gender reveal video.
Oh yeah, we do too.
Because you guys don't know what it is.
I think we may have given away
Yeah,
by
I
saying we
think
should
so.
call him Valtteri.
Yeah, true. We can
No,
post it.
it's going to be a girl. You just call her
Valtteria.
V.
Valtteri.
Valtteria.
Valtterina.
Melbourne Grand Prix last year, or Oz Grand Prix, we should actually be calling it because that's actually its official name.
Even though we
I
always
have a
call it
confession.
Melbourne GP. Ooh, yeah.
I actually never watched the race, like afterwards.
Last year.
Yeah.
Melbourne GP.
Oh, I didn't either because I
Okay,
don't
thank
really
God.
remember it. No,
Yeah,
and then I
I
had to go to
don't
work
remember
the
either.
next day. I don't really remember between.
Yeah, I don't remember much
2
in the
and 10
moment, but I
o'clock.
watched.
Yeah.
I did watch it after. I watched it afterwards because I thought I feel like I didn't really watch
And
it
that's why we have
in the moment.
our chief keep a lid on it captain over here
Yeah.
because someone's going to have to be like, that's enough. Watch the race. We're
but-
talking about Pat
Yeah.
because Amy and I, like we said, we don't pace ourselves
No.
very
I
well.
think most of the week I will pace myself.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah, I will keep you guys in check.
Yeah, we launch.
I will
We
keep
launch.
you guys in check because I think next year I'll be the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So last year, obviously, we had a lot of red flags, a lot of drama, and a
3.
lot of
Unhappy
what the
Carlos Sainz.
hell just happened
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
what is going on.
Especially from a grandstand, you don't catch anything.
Yeah.
There's a red flag thrown, and then you don't quite know what's going on until they cut the Alpines that have been sliced in half with each other,
Yes.
and then the Ferrari and the gravel. Like you see nothing.
George on
Yeah.
fire.
George on fire.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So that's going to be one to redeem because it wasn't exactly their best race. I guess it was still
I mean, it was
exciting.
entertaining.
I still thought, I thought
Yeah,
it
but
was
no one
so
knew when it was
exciting and
finished. So like,
entertaining.
oh wait, actually, the
Wasn't
race just
the-
finished.
What's going
Yeah.
on?
And
Wasn't
that really
that-
confusing because they ended it early, like 1 lap early.
Yeah, one
Did
lap
they?
early.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Because
there was just 1 lap to go and they had the restart with 1 lap
What-
to go.
sorry, the
no,
one
they
that's
ended up not
Oh, there
doing
was a
it.
confusion
Yeah.
about the podium as
Yeah.
well with
Yeah.
Fernando and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then all the fans that
Ran
Yeah.
onto the track when they shouldn't have.
Which is
And
a
you've
shame.
ruined it for everyone this year.
yeah.
Good job.
Hopefully, it's just a 1 year expulsion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 year expulsion.
We come back to that.
But as well, what an anticlimax to the podium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no.
It's like one of the best things about
fans.
Australia.
Hmm.
Or about
Yeah.
any track, really. Just the
Yeah.
track invasion afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Mate, well, we saw Monza without the fans on the podium.
that's
It
true.
just wasn't it.
Yeah.
I think we'll
I
get
wonder
same
what the
this year.
drivers are going to say because I think the drivers also have that as like the quintessential Oz GP, one of the
Mm.
things that's like part of Oz GP. What are they going to say? They're probably going to be like, yeah, that was a bit anticlimactic.
Yeah, they might, but they also might be like, thank fuck, those Aussies have just been going at us all week.
I
We're
know.
so done with
They're
it.
going to look down and see
True.
DRS signs and be like, they're not stolen?
Yeah.
The markers are still on the floor?
Everything's still intact. Yeah, I know.
What's going on?
I also think that everyone's going to go so much harder at the moment trying to meet the drivers more than I've ever seen
Yeah.
before in Melbourne. It is
All the TikToks I've seen
crazy.
about people being like, I'm running to Melbourne Walk. And like,
Yeah.
you know, those like CapCut edits where it's got like
Yeah,
memes over the top or like people
Yeah.
running. Yeah.
I've seen all of them. And then on Melbourne Walk as well, there's a bar now as well. So
Is
there's a
there?
hospitality suite.
Really?
Oh, wow.
I
That's so
love
clever.
that.
OzGP have stepped up Melbourne Walk game. It is insane. They've got the DJ, they've got croissants, they've got everything going there.
You've
But
had
I
me at croissants.
Did I see something where they've actually completely sectioned off like hospitality in the paddock? Like you have to go through a whole nother section.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, there's a few little things that are closed
Little
up there
hoops.
now. Little
I think
little hoops.
Thursday.
But they've had to really separate, a lot of people going into certain areas now because it's, maybe they were like, there was a drunk chick down there last year and
Yeah.
get her out.
Yeah.
I think Thursday we do like a.
Yeah. That was you,
Yeah,
Elle.
you were the drunk chick. I think Thursday we do like a little recap as well and kind of a.
Yeah, we'll
walk
take you
through
around the
for-
track.
Yeah, we'll take everyone around the track and just like, I don't know. You want to get food? Go here. You want to drink? Go here.
It's a big
You want to know
bloody
where to
track.
stand to ask
It's
someone
so
for their
big.
paddock pass? Stand Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to get a chance to sweat on a driver, stand here.
Yeah.
No, we'll be box spotting around everything.
Yeah.
We've got our little mini mics. So,
Yes.
Luke, we better be finding you at
Yeah.
least on a
Absolutely.
Thursday.
I'll have my mini mic. So
Yeah.
we'll do
Yes.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Love mini mics. They're so much fun.
I just love the atmosphere of a Grand Prix.
Oh,
Everyone's
it's-
just so excited. Everyone's up and about. Like it starts at Southern Cross as well. It doesn't even start at the track.
Yeah.
It starts
Yeah.
with the merch stand at Southern
Yeah.
Cross. You
Yeah.
jump on the train, see all the different colours. It's just amazing.
What are you going to be wearing this weekend from a male perspective?
I will be wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
Nice.
Keep it simple,
Yeah.
stupid. But
Yep.
I will
No,
be
yep,
probably
love it.
changing every day.
Changing your t-shirt because it might get
Fresh pair of underwear.
Yeah.
Changing the team I support.
Yeah.
The team I support. I like to stay neutral, but I like to wear.
But what's your
F1
Sunday
merch.
team? That's more important.
Yeah,
most
that's
important.
a big one.
My Sunday team last year was a white shirt with a blue button up. I
Yeah.
didn't have a team. I tried to stay neutral on the
Neutral.
Sunday.
And are you doing that this year or are you going team?
I think I'll go for a team.
Oh,
I think I'll go for a driver. Do
Yeah.
you want to have a guess who?
Yes.
Have a guess.
Lando.
I
Lando.
think I said
No.
yes to it.
I
Max.
do like Lando. I mean, you could say anyone. I'll be like, yeah, I do like them, but no.
Max.
Oscar.
No.
Mm-mm.
Alonso.
Alex.
Charles.
Wow, guys, no.
George.
You're not going to go for Verstappen, are you?
Sergio.
Nope.
Charles.
Oscar.
Alex.
Danny.
Nope.
Oh my god. Nico.
Valtteri.
Come on.
Yuki.
Valtteri.
Lewis.
Checo.
Danny.
Lewis.
Oh,
Yeah.
the one person
Oh,
we don't
Lewis.
get.
Oh, Mr. Lulu. I've got a nice park
You've
shirt
become
which
privy
has
to the Brits now that you've been there.
Yeah, no, they fully consumed me. I've got a nice little park shirt with Lewis on the back. It's like undercover F1 merch.
Oh, that's
Nice.
cool.
Love
I
it.
like
I
that.
do love undercover F1. merch.
Yeah.
Yes, very good.
Well, we're not wearing any team colours this year.
No team.
I was
No.
thinking
I
of
think-
wearing a
yeah.
Mercedes hat to Mercedes on Friday.
Yeah, we are.
But then
at
I'm like,
Mercedes.
oh, if I just got my hair blow dried, I probably won't.
I'm kind of thinking of wearing
Female issues.
my dad's vintage Ferrari jacket on Sunday.
I love that photo of
I
you
love that
last year.
jacket.
it's
Yeah.
a sick
Of the
jacket.
jacket. It's all over Pinterest. I remember someone posted it on TikTok and I was like, that's Pat!
That's me. Yeah. Thanks, Dad.
So you guys won't wear team merch, but will you pick a color, like a team color?
I mean, you know, I'm a Ferrari gal, so but we'll be repping Tommy Hilfiger this weekend.
We've got Vic and Woods, Tommy Hilfiger.
Marge.
So we are probably more privy towards the Mercedes side of things if you were going off our brown sponsors this weekend.
Yes.
But I'm just desperate to see Oscar this weekend on the podium.
yeah.
If it doesn't happen, I'm just going to cry myself to sleep. Just going to cry.
What a weekend for him to do it.
I know.
Just everything Daniel's wanted.
What'd you say?
I think you might be crying yourself to sleep.
Oh, that's mean.
Obviously, I want Oscar up there, but he's not part of my prediction. But prove me wrong, Oscar. Prove me wrong.
Please.
Hey, he's the one that can adjust the best to this environment because he grew up in this environment.
Yeah,
Mm.
and Daniel Ricciardo takes all the Aussie attention away from him.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to deal
Oh,
with the PR
I feel
drama.
like Oscar's gonna. I feel like he's gonna like steal the limelight in a
Hope-
He
yeah.
might
very
have been,
subtle
yeah.
way.
Well, his home city.
He's been
Yeah.
bombarded at Crown at the moment.
Yeah.
Did you see the
Everyone's up.
shoes he was wearing
Yeah,
today?
they put the
No.
thongs on.
What shoes was he
He was
wearing?
rocking the thongs.
He chucked on his
Of
songs. He's
course.
walking around doing his songs
I
and
feel
doing
like he
media
would.
stuff in his
Would
phone.
he? Do you think it's just like I'm in Melbourne. I'm gonna wear like I'm in
No.
Australia. I'm gonna wear thongs.
No.
Or do you think he's a thongs kind of boy?
Yeah.
Really?
100%.
Well, I feel like
We know Oscar from his media personality. We don't actually know him.
Yeah.
But
we know
also-
him so well.
We're
We're
actually
besties.
Besties.
But as Oscar's mum told us last year, you know, he's a serious guy. Like, this is how he thinks.
Yeah.
And yeah.
My ass is
fake
sweating.
tan. I got like
I
it
can't
smells like
smell it.
tan.
Yeah. No. The chair is wet.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
afraid
What did
for
your-
you guys to see my back after this
Yeah.
episode. It's just gonna be
Oh,
Sweating.
Don't even start on the
But-
back.
I think it'll probably be Red Bulls weekend. And hopefully Oscar's
100% Red Bulls
Um,
weekend.
I would love to see Joe and Valtteri up there on stake as well. And also Esty Bestie and Pierre Gasly. I would like the four of them to have a moment in the top 10.
Yeah, agreed.
I just find it too funny when Alpine do bad. Like it's a massive chuckle for me whenever they do bad. But I don't hate them. It's just like everyone
I
point
know.
and laugh.
But that's
You know
what,
what I mean?
that's what we do about Ferrari as well. Whenever
Yeah.
they have
Yeah.
their shocking pit
Yeah,
stops,
that's
it's
true.
like
Yeah, what else do
like
you do?
expected.
What else do you do? I
you
don't
can't
know.
not.
Just
Oh no,
laugh
let's
through
not
the
jinx
pain.
that for this weekend. That will not happen.
See, I want redemption for George.
You just want that because
Yeah,
you're
is there any
speaking
bias
with it.
there?
Yeah.
I know.
Maybe.
I'm predicting.
But I mean, he did lead a few laps last year. And then he pitted, and when he pitted, it was the safety car. Then I think there was a red flag after that.
Yeah.
Well, George had some shockers
And he
at
was on fire.
the second
Poor guy's
half
on
of
fire.
yeah, second half of last year. George had some shockers as well, where he was doing so well, and then there were just so many unfortunate incidents that were out of his control that just kept happening, and it just pushed him back. And you could see the frustration. You were just like, you were frustrated. You're like, no, you would.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like Sergio as well.
Yeah.
Like, poor Sergio at the end of last year.
Australia's where he cocked it up last year in qualifying, his first little sabbatical to get away from Max Verstappen, but the wrong way. He went down. I wonder if it's going to happen this year.
Well, I was going to say as well, do you guys actually remember how many DNFs we had last year?
No.
5?
Was this
Was it
including the
5?
last crash? Does that include the last crash?
How many was it?
5.
6.
8 in total.
Is it 8?
We had Gasly, Ocon, Nick de Vries. Oh, Nick de Vries.
Almost half the grid.
Sargent,
Holy
Magnussen,
shit.
Russell, Albon, and Charles Leclerc.
Because Charles
Eight.
spun off at the
Charles is
beginning of the
so funny.
race.
Yeah.
I forgot it was 8.
I know.
8 is a
That's a
That's
big.
a lot.
That's why I think it was one of my favorite races
Yeah.
last year.
There
'cause
is
it was
a
Oh,
so
yeah, because
lot of-
dramatic.
Albon went into the gravel and into the barrier.
Yeah.
Oh, he parked it on the apex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the exit.
There's a lot of redemption
Oh,
about
yeah,
to happen in
and
this
K-Mag
city.
lost his tyre.
And he-
Yeah.
He hit a fan or something. Like, so
It was just like one thing after another.
I'm kind of tempted actually to watch it before this weekend. Watch that
I
race
think
again.
I might
Well,
have to
I
put
wa-
it on tonight.
I
Yeah.
watched the highlights just before and I was like, whoa, is that what it looked like on
Did
TV?
that happen?
I feel like how do
I
they
was
condense
Jesus.
that condensed into highlights is too much. Like
I
there's
think-
too
yeah.
much going
I think I
on. There's
can't-
no reprieve. You're just like
I can't remember when it was. I think it was when Albon went into the barrier and then he kind of bounced off and then went onto the track and then all the cars flew up behind him. They all stopped. There was like 5 of them just like stopped
Yeah.
behind him. I was like, oh my God.
gonna be a
How
pile
good
up.
is it being Australian?
and cheers to that.
Australia just produces the best
Oh, it's just one of the
entertainment.
best tracks in the world. I think it has the best chain of corners. Turn what we said before 10,
10, is it
11?
10, 10 11, 12 is really
Yeah,
fast.
the
Yes.
fast left
Yeah.
right. That has
Yeah.
to be the best chain of corners. Up there with the swimming pool section.
And that's
you
where
know?
you'll be.
That's exactly where I'll be.
Because I think it was turn 12 where Max went around the outside of Lewis last year.
Yeah.
And then I think Soto did it
Just have a smell.
with Pat's just smelling the wine. Quick intermission. You can almost taste it.
So close you can almost taste it. Delicious.
All right, let's,
I actually
let's
think
wrap
that
this
would
up
be
because
really-
it's so hot in here.
I know,
I actually
it's
think
very
that would
hot
be
in
really
here.
yummy chilled.
I thought that with some ice cubes it would
Yeah.
be delicious.
Or just like put in the
fucking good.
put in the fridge
I wasn't-
beforehand and then
I was like, is it going to be, I don't really like Shirazes. I'm a Pinot Noir girl, but the fuck, that was good. All
So
right.
what are our predictions? Do we do second,
Yeah.
third, fourth again, or do we actually want to say no? Someone else is going to come first.
Max Verstappen is going to come first.
I'm going to go Lewis, Max, Oscar.
Whoa.
Ah,
Whoa. That's not first. Whoa.
I'm just going
wow.
to shake it up. Maybe I've had too much wine. I'm just going to shake it up.
I
And
would love
wait,
that.
who did you say?
Lewis, Max,
Oh, wow.
Oscar.
Maybe I am a bit
Lewis-
tipsy.
Yeah, y'all are drunk.
Yep. All right, I've written that down.
Are you going to write them all down?
Yep. You're in the...
Oh, I just got rid of it.
Well,
Yeah.
I think Max, Checo. I want to say Russell, but I feel like it's going to be Charles again. I feel like it's going to be that order again. But I'll say Russell for the sake of wanting him to redeem himself.
And in support
Although
of Amy as well.
Yeah, but also Charles should redeem himself as well because he DNF'd last year. But I'll in support of Amy.
It's so hard as well, only
Yeah.
off 2 other races. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
Amy, predictions?
ugh. I don't want to say Max.
But it's what's going to happen.
It's going to be Max. Okay, let's go Max. George. Or
George then
no,
Esteban.
not Lando. Pardon?
George
Esteban
and
Ocon.
Esty
Esty Bestie, we want you
Joe,
in a
it's gonna
top
be Joe.
10.
Also, I don't know if we can have this in, but have you ever noticed when you're watching the timesheets and how it has like everyone's last names,
Mm.
but it has Joe? Like, it doesn't have his last name. It doesn't have like
Guangzhou.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because when he entered F1, he wanted to swap him.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He wanted Zhou to be
I've
his
always
last
wondered
name.
that. I'm like, why is it not the other?
All right,
confused.
stop.
Okay, yeah.
Stop
Anyway,
distracting. Stop.
Stalling.
Stop stalling and picking up your predictions.
Jeepers creepers.
You've done Max, George.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Sergio.
1. Yep.
All right. And
I really wanted it to be like Lando
Luke,
or
you're in
Oscar.
the room.
I'm
so you're
indecisive, but
predicting
Peter
with
always
us.
does that to me.
predicting.
Come on, make a decision.
Pressure.
My P1 isn't going to change all year. It's going to be Max.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even if they're second
Same
or
bold.
third fastest, it's just Max's mentality and how fast he is. It's just.
Are you
That's
trying
me
to fist
trying to
pump?
fist pump me because I'm
Oh,
on the same
I
page.
thought
as
you were
him.
giving me another microphone.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm fist pumping.
Wasn't I saw this thing? Wasn't Max on the sim racing till 4 a.m.
Oh.
at the
Yeah,
Saudi
he was,
Arabian
yeah.
Grand Prix?
And they were like, you have to go race. Yeah, I did say that. Sorry, I'm bringing this back. It is about 55 degrees in here, so we need to wrap this episode up.
All right,
Luke.
let's do it quickly.
Max.
Max, Checo, I'd love to say Aston Martin, but the car is bad on race day. I'd love to say Mercedes, but the car is bad on race day.
Yeah, they're good in qualifying, but they're
Yeah.
not
Well,
great
I
on
will
race
say
day.
though that
Charles?
Lewis has said that Mercedes is making changes to the car for this weekend. So
And I
Have a
hope they
look
bloody work.
actually.
I hope they work.
yeah, we'll see. So who's your third?
My third is
Charles.
Leclerc.
Woohoo.
Yes,
Yeah.
nice.
Verperlec.
It's going to be a good race. All right. Well, AUS GP this weekend.
We're coming for
It's a
you.
whole day.
We are
Ready.
coming for you.
If you see any of the four of us around,
Come say hi.
come say hi.
Also, big congratulations again to Majestic_Stu
Yes.
for winning the tickets.
Yes, you have
Yay.
2 GA tickets on the Friday, which is super exciting.
Coming
so
your way.
come say hi.
One of the best days to go as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very lucky.
Good
Very
weather.
Very fun.
All right, we're going to get out of your ears and see you this weekend and report back on Monday. Monday's episode will be interesting. We do have another special guest as well on Monday
We do.
who will be helping us review what had just happened, but also from a business side of things, possibly.
If I am violently hungover, I apologize.
That's all right. We'll be smelling of champagne.
I'll smell divine.
Well, our guest can sit next to you then.
Yes.
Amy and I can sit over here and just
Sweat.
All right, Luke, thank you so much for coming
Thank you
on.
for having
we
me
love
again.
having
Thank you
here.
for
Really quickly
coming.
before we finish, your necklace. What track have you got on your necklace?
Did you want to guess?
Let's see.
Oh,
Wait, I can't see.
I can't zoom in, but
Melbourne, isn't it?
No,
No.
that is.
I don't have my glasses on.
Wait, that's not Spa, is it?
no.
No.
Monaco.
Close. What's a street circuit?
Singapore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Singapore, my favorite track. And I got
That's
that in
sick.
Singapore.
I
Oh,
love that.
cool.
Did you know there's a few tattoo shops doing F1 tattoos?
Oh
this
my
weekend
god,
for
I
free
have
if they're
seen on
tracks?
Pinterest some like F1 inspired mini tattoos, and I am so tempted. Can we all go do one? Please.
Honestly,
Once the
Oh,
baby's
you
born.
can't yet. 'cause
No.
you're
Yeah.
a baby.
but I was going to say Pat might be driving us there on Wednesday night after Glamour on the Grid. If we've had too much to drink.
What, to a tattoo parlor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Would you
I
guys
don't
get
get it.
43 tattooed on you? The Paddock 43?
Commitment to the pod, just like on my chest.
On my ass.
On the forehead.
But would be a good one.
Oh
Good
my god,
one,
a little tramp
actually.
stamp. Love it because everyone, hates females in F1.
Yeah.
Really rub it in.
People will mix it up with like a Daniel Lando kind of thing with 4-3.
Yeah, love it.
But we'll know what it means.
We'll know what it means.
All right, we're going to get out of your ears. If you've loved this episode, don't forget to
Like and subscribe.
and leave a review.
Thank you so much for listening, and also check out Ihana's social page. And
Oh, we have a competition to win a Hana as well.
we do have a
Oh.
competition.
Oh my
with
god,
Ihana.
it's on our Instagram page. Make
Yes.
sure you go there. So you now have also the chance to win some.
Have you
Ahana
posted it
wines.
already?
No, but
Oh.
this will be live.
It'll definitely be posted.
I'm like, whoa.
It'll be posted.
It's like,
quick.
it's
It'll
like
be
a
out there.
special gift for those who listen to the end. I like
Yes.
it. It's very nice.
Yeah.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Happy
race week. Yay.